This. And then put it. This flask should be near to you. Don't bring the pipette and come and search where is the flask. Meanwhile, many drops will fall down. So it should be near. Very important point, nobody will blow it. Don't blow it. There is a drop left. Don't blow it. It is a non-scientific way. And when it is filled, just tilt the flask, do 2 times. 1, 2, 2 times. And you can see still there is a drop. And that drop will remain there. It is designed like that, 1 drop will not come. But this amount is exactly 10 ml. Okay? So now I have vinegar here in the flask. Now I will add indicator, caution, phenolphthalein. 1 drop of the phenolphthalein over here. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, no problem. 1 drop is better because you will get a light color. Huh?
Why we add that?
We add this one. This is the indicator. It will. I add 1 drop. It will tell us when there is an end point. When I do the titration, when the color change will come, it means that both sodium hydroxide moles and moles of the vinegar, they are equal. So this will tell us the indicator. Okay, now my things are ready. I have
Pink.
acetic acid in the flask and I have sodium hydroxide over here. I have taken the initial reading and I have recorded over here. Is it understood?
Yes.
All right. Now, when I do the experiment, I will hold this flask. This is a conical flask. I will hold the flask with 3 fingers, like that, and I will shake it like this. I will not hold the flask like that and not shake like that. That is why this is made a conical flask. Hold it from the neck and shake it like that. I will not do the experiment over here in that. I will not do the experiment in the beaker because shaking is not good in beaker. Some liquids can come out. That is why we have so many things here. So you select the correct one which you are going to use. Right? With the second hand, one hand is for the flask. With the second hand, I will control the solution from here to add. And again, I will use the 3 fingers. And I will put over down. And now I will open this one. When I open and I add into that, look over there, you can see the pink color.
Yes.
Can you see the pink color?
Yes.
The pink color is coming and the pink color disappear, comes and disappear. We will do the titration until we get a permanent pink color. Okay? So when I am doing it, look how I am doing. I will add, open it slowly, not very fast, like this, and I am shaking it. That is the way to do the titration. So that the reaction should take place, complete reaction. And this is going on. You can see that the pink color is coming and disappearing, coming and disappearing. When I am doing this experiment, I will be able to know when there is an end point. Before the end point come, I will be able to know. How I will be able to know? Because the pink color, it will disappear late, not quickly. Now the pink color is disappearing quickly, and then it will take some time. It means that the end point is near. Okay? So at that time, I will be more careful. Understood?
Yes.
So I am doing this one, and I am adding drops, not a flow, it's a drops, and you can see that now the pink color is not disappearing quickly. Do you see that one?
Yes.
It is not disappearing quickly. It means that the end point is near. Okay. Because I have experience, I can do it with my both the hands quickly. I have experience. When you will have experience, you will do it quickly. But I will suggest you, when you are doing with the two hands and you reach to this point, when the end point is near, I will suggest that do it from here dropwards. Don't do with the two hands. Okay? To get the good result. It disappeared. Now I will add very carefully, drop by drop. I will add one drop and I shake it. You see this one?
Yes.
This is how you will do when the end point is near. Don't do with both of the hands. Maybe in a few drops it will disappear, and we should take care of this thing. We should not do it very quickly. No hurry. This is an important experiment, and every drop is important. every drop is important, and we want to do it as accurately as possible, because in some experiments every drop is important. In some experiment you made with a graduated cylinder, many drops are not important. In some experiment every drop is important. So it depends from experiment to experiment. In titration we have to be very careful, and because the end point is near, maybe I need one or two drop. The end point is near. You can see this. That is the beautiful end point. This is the end point. Right? So it is good that it should come with one drop when you add. So I will take the reading, and this is now at 12.4.
12.4.
The reading is 12.4. 12.4 milli. How much I used?
Subtract.
How much?
1 minute.
10.5.
How much I used? Huh?
10.5.
I used 10.5.
Yes.
Yeah. كيف كان؟
How come?
1 second. 1 second.
12 minus 1.9.
12.4 minus 1.9.
Which is
How much?
10.5.
Yeah, 10 point.
5.
10.5 milli. So I used 10.5 milli.
Yes.
Maybe this is not correct. We have to make sure that this is correct or not. We will repeat the experiment, and when I will repeat the experiment, new things will come. I will tell you what are the new things. So this I will wash it. Since there is no solid inside, it's a colored solution only. I don't need to wash with the sabun and the brush. No need, because it's just a colored solution. Will you please wash this one?
Sounds good.
Yes.
If I add more drops, what's gonna be happen?
Nothing is going to be happen. Our concentration will be